Hi guys, I'm making a review about this phone after using it for about 2 months. Um, it's the Galaxy S4, the international version. I'm not going to switch it on, I'm just going to talk about it. And this is already sold. I saw it online and I got rid of it. And I will tell you the reasons. First of all, the camera is just like an 8 megapixel camera from like the S3, and the other things are all the same. The screen resolution, if you put an S3 like this one and you put the S4 next to each other and you play an HD movie, you cannot tell the difference. And sometimes the colors are much brighter on the S3. Now the only problem why I sold it is the battery life. It is 4G and it's fine, the internet's fast, it's quite okay, but the problem is connectivity and battery life. Sometimes it just cuts off, you don't get any connection. Now you might say it depends on your country and on the towers and whatever. I don't care about the connectivity that much, but I care about the battery. It does not last a full day. Even an S3, if it's 4G, it will not last a full day. I'm not saying if you're using it on a full use. I'm working the whole of the time, and like whenever I get a break, lunch break, I use it for like 20 minutes, and then in the morning I use it for like 20 minutes on my coffee break, and then I go back home at 6 and I use it like 2-3 hours, and by that time the battery is like 15% or 30%. And when I go and I check what is using the battery, I find out that the system is using the battery, and it's not some software I downloaded. And it's not that because I rooted the phone or not, because I had one new with root and one without root. Two phones. One I sold already as new, and this is the one which I used for 2 months. The battery is very bad, trust me guys. If you like a phone, if you're a person who works the whole day outside, and if you're a person who doesn't want to plug your phone all the time to the electricity, go for something with a bigger battery. I had the Note 2, I gave it to my wife, and I used to complain about the battery about that one, which used to last for a day and a half, 2 days, but now I find that one is like superb compared to the S4. The Note 2 is much better compared to the S4, and the screen quality is just the same. Whenever you zoom a picture, you see the same thing. It's like you don't tell the difference between the resolution. One is 180 pixel and one is like 750 against 1200 and something. So it's not a big deal, the S4. Right now I'm getting an Oppo Find 5. On Monday I will get it, and I will make a review about it after using it for a week, so I'm not going to judge it soon, and I will tell you about it. But if you have an S3, don't go for the S4. And all those features with the hand and moving left and right and moving with your eyes, and all, nobody uses them because they're rubbish. Whenever you're reading something, it just skips sometimes too fast. And whenever you're watching a movie, if you turn your head, sometimes you want to listen. That part is like boring. You only want to listen to what they're saying. So you turn your head and it stops. And that's stupid. So whenever you watch a movie, sometimes you're looking at your son or somebody's talking to you. It doesn't have to just, you want to continue this. Maybe it's a boring part, don't want to listen to it. So it just stops. And so many things with that gesture thing is like stupid. Nobody, I know like 10 people who bought this phone. Nobody's it. And all of them say it's no different from the S3. It's like the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S. Not the big difference. The same screens, the same everything. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think.